Basic Economics. The Economist as Policy Advisor. Positive versus normative analysis. Have you ever noticed how economists use different types of language when discussing economic issues?
No, I haven't really thought about that. What do you mean?
Well, there are two main types of statements economists use: positive and normative.
Positive and normative? What's the difference?
Positive statements are descriptive. They make claims about how the world is. For example, minimum wage laws cause unemployment.
I see. And normative statements?
Normative statements are prescriptive. They make claims about how the world ought to be. Like, the government should raise the minimum wage.
I understand now. So positive statements are about facts, while normative statements involve values and opinions.
Exactly. Positive statements can be evaluated using evidence, but normative statements also require value judgments.
That's really interesting. Can you give me an example of how these two types of statements are used in economics?
Sure, an economist might use positive analysis to study the impact of minimum wage laws on unemployment. But their normative view on whether the government should raise the minimum wage would involve their own values and beliefs.
I see. So economists have to be careful to distinguish between their positive and normative statements. That's really important to understand.
Economists in Washington. Since 1946, the President of the United States has received guidance from the Council of Economic Advisors, a group of 3 members and several dozen economists.
Wow, that's interesting. What kind of advice do they provide?
According to the brief, the Council's only duty is to advise the President and write the annual economic report of the President.
I see. And what about other government departments? Do they also have economists?
Yes, absolutely. Economists are found in many administrative departments, such as the Department of Treasury, Department of Labor, and Department of Justice, among others.
That's really fascinating. I didn't realize economists had such a widespread influence on policymaking.
You're right. In fact, as the economist John Maynard Keynes observed, the ideas of economists can be more powerful than is commonly understood, even influencing policymakers who may not consider themselves intellectually influenced.
Wow, that's a powerful statement. It really highlights the importance of economists in shaping public policy.
Exactly. Economists play a crucial role in advising policymakers, and their research and writings can have a significant indirect impact on the decisions made by those in authority.